What's up? What's up? What's up, everyone? Welcome to the live stream. Let's go. We're gonna get started in just a minute here. Let's see. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay, let's throw that up. Let's go here. 1 second. 1 second. Get a shareable link. We are live. Come hang out. Why not? Come hang out. Let's get wrecked. Let's not get wrecked. What's up? I haven't even looked at the market. The only market I saw today, which is LockFei, which is another all-time high as of last night. Let's get into Shinja. Where's Shinja at? Where's Shinja? Does anyone else get tons of questions on when Shibnobi's going to go absolutely crazy? I get that question all the time. I don't know the answer. I know when the market turns and we get in another bull run, Shibnobi's going to freaking fly. In my personal opinion, that's just my opinion. But I get that question a lot in my DMs. Like, when there's no exact day or time. Like, people want legit days and times that things are going to skyrocket, and we just don't know. No one knows. But when the bull market comes, I think Shibnobi is going to be one of those companies that literally put themselves in a perfect spot, because they'll have all their utilities pumping and working well. They'll have way more holders, in my personal opinion. And I think that Shibnobi is going to be one of those projects that's going to make a lot of people a lot of money. And that's just my personal opinion. Listen, I hold Shibnobi. Yeah. I just believe we all know this. I believe in the company and whatever. But I think now you're talking about 100X. Who knows? I think the 100Xs right now, the 100X tokens are done as of right now. Look at that. Damn. This is the BNB. No, that's not even Shibnobi. Damn. What is that? Let's go to, where's Shibnobi? Let's see. Damn, say Tom. So I do want to. So I do want to get into this just because I like Ben. What's up? Good morning. Gang for all the real Shinjas out there. I do want to get into this one. I have to. I know people don't listen. It's just fun to talk about. But Saitama, this is version 1 of Saitama. This is this doesn't belong to any project, right? This is version 1. They're on version 2. Up 18% the last 24 hours. Up 32% the last week. People are literally buying and selling this as we speak. Absolutely insanity. What's their new contract? Let's see. Absolute insanity. Like, it's crazy. But here's the thing. Like, that's what happens when there's not a lot of education. Well, stupid me. If you can buy and sell it, I mean, why not? It's outperforming V1 right now. So really, what's the better buy? Is it V1 or V2? Damn, it's got to be V1, right? For Saitama, up. Let's just say 3% on V2. The last 24 hours, up 18%. There was something that was sent out last night that Russ retweeted. He actually took down the tweet. So but I copied it. I copied it before he took it down because I knew he was going to take it down. But what was it? It was Certic. Okay, so Certic sent it out. It's kind of funny. I think it's funny. A lot of people might not think it's funny, but So Certic sent out Certic Security Leaderboard sent something out last night about Saitama, and Russ retweeted it, which tells you he doesn't look at the tweets. Okay, here it is. Now I could be totally wrong. Using Skynet, we can see a large spike in trading volume for Saitama, right? So you just click on this. This is so crazy. I think this is on V1. So Russ retweeted it without even seeing really what it was about, and it's hilarious. And I think this is V1. Yeah, Say to Mask V1. Yeah, like it has all their V1 stuff on there. But you can see the spike in trading volume, right? This is actually V1. So the contract is OX9. I don't know which one it is, to be honest with you. OX. So that's not the contract address. But they were talking about V1. They were talking about V1 and how there's a spike in it, which you can actually see V1, the spike, right? The spike in V1 was right here. And then Russ retweeted it, not even looking at what the hell it was. And then he took it down. So super crazy. So you can just tell, like, there's no craps given with Saitama. No craps given. So LockPay. Did anyone look into LockPay yet? If not, why? Look at this chart. Jesus. When was the last time you saw a chart look like this? This was yesterday. So this is when I talked about it yesterday, right? So it launched Friday. This was Saturday, Sunday when I woke up, Monday, yesterday when I woke up and I did the live, and this was today. So last night it got a new all-time high. And even at the down right now, it's at yesterday's all-time high. So hopefully we can spike above this in the next 24 hours and just keep this. I know, listen, it's not going to last forever. It's going to maybe plateau out and trade sideways. But the awesome thing with this is that there's an anti-whale dumping mechanism. Whales can't dump on you at all. Like other projects, when they come out, and Saitama is a bad example. It's like every company, right? Every company you look at, it's the same exact story. It's this right here, right? Like you see this. Let's go to the hour. 30-minute. Okay. So you see this with every project for the most part. Hold on. Apparently I was zoomed like way in. What the hell am I doing? Let's go 1 hour. Where am I at? You'll have to excuse me. I guess this is like my first time using. I'm just going to get out of this one. Apparently, it's my first time using Dex Tools. Jesus. But every launch, right? Whether it's Pixel, it doesn't matter what launch it is, right? I mean, you can go. Let's just go into any of these. Volt was the same way. I mean, Terra. Look at Terra. Now, Terra went on Terrarium went on a crazy run in the beginning, right? When was that? When did they get onto their main run? It was a long time ago, right? When was that? Let's do the 4 hour. So remember, Terrarium went on a 2-week run, right? And then what happened after that run? Everybody took profits. And I'm talking everybody. It went on a 2-week run. And then here it is. Okay, so here's Terrarium's launch, right? This was absolutely insane. But here, I mean, people taking profits. But even after that, okay, so here was the dump. Okay. So this was an insane run by Terrarium, right? We can all agree Terrarium had one of the biggest runs that I think I've seen. It lasted like 2 weeks. But then what happened? Whales dumped their bags, right? And then started going back up, right? And then whales dumped. The problem is whales control everything. I'm looking for that major spike that happened because of that Binance news. But if you look at the chart, this is every chart, every community coin, even though community coins have utilities now, every coin, for some reason, the chart looks like this. That starts off, you have a huge spike, then a dump. Then sometimes it follows another spike, then a dump, and then you get this. This is every chart. So this is Terrarium. This was Saitama. This is Saitama V1 back in the day. So let's just look at this one. Now this is the same thing. Now this is back in the day, right? So this was a long time ago. Damn, I am struggling today with this. Why am I struggling with this? April. Let's go all the way back to March, February. Okay, so right here. So with Saitama, it was the exact same thing. Where were we at here? Why am I struggling? Let's just go Shinja. I'm going to reset. Damn, I just need to reboot myself, huh? It was a long night last night. I apologize. It was a long freaking night. Shinja. Let's go with Shinja. So Terrarium, we saw this, right? Same thing. A big spike up, big drop off, spike up, freaking drop off. And then it just slowly decreases. Now you can blame the market. You can blame whatever you want, right? Whatever. Shinja did the same exact thing, right? Shinja dropped big time though. I mean, that's a massive drop. So Shinja did the same thing, right? Damn, I apologize for me this morning. All right, there we go. January. Here we go. So same thing. So November, let's go. Yeah, November. So big spike, big drop off, right? Then a massive, this is massive right here in December. And then a drop off. And what happens? Drop off, spike, right? After this spike, then just a constant decline. This happens a lot with these specific coins, these specific projects. This happens. And a lot of it is all controlled by whales, which sucks, right? Whales, unfortunately, whales control everything. No matter how good a project is, no matter how bad a project is, whales control everything, which really sucks. So even look at Terrarium, boom, whales control it. You have people that come in with 30, 40, 50 ETH. They don't need to 2x. They don't need to 3x, 4x. I need it. I need it to make a good profit. But these whales that come in for 30 ETH, they can literally get a half an X profit and walk away with 15 ETH. That's going like from here. What this is like a 9. So then, so let's just say a 10. So that's literally going from there to like right here. And then they get 15 ETH. They get 15 ETH off there. Where I need this, right? To make a good profit. They only need a very little amount and they walk away with 15 ETH profit. Absolutely crazy. And that happens all the time. You can look at Terrarium, Shinja, Shibnobi, Saitama, any of them. I think Volt even did that, right? Which one is Volt? Volt 17. So this one's the Volt. Volt's up 19% right now. Volt is absolutely crushing it. Volt is crushing it right now. But But I mean, here's the V. This is the V2, but here it is. The V2 launched, right? It goes up, bam. Literally, like that. This is in a nutshell every community coin for the most part right now. Now, will projects outlast other projects? Hell yes. Volt is one of them. Volt's an awesome project, in my opinion. I really like Volt. But this is the problem, right? It's these big sell-offs that crush projects. When is it going to get back to the all-time high? Now, I know everything is down. The whole market is down, whatever. But if you go, I mean, it's a market to the extent, right? It's like, say, Tom always says, well, the market's down, Bitcoin's down. Well, Bitcoin's down, not down 99%, like say Tom, right? But all these community coins are like this, and everything is whale driven. That's why I look at LockPay, and there's no whales that could dump their bag on you. Well, you say, well, they can just transfer to another wallet of theirs and then just take their 1% and do that 100 times. You cannot transfer any of your tokens out of your wallet to another wallet. You can't. It's built into the company. You can't do that. So they literally stopped whales from dumping on you. That's why you see a healthy chart like this. I mean, if you don't think this is a healthy chart, like this is the launch, obviously, right? This was Saturday, boom, Sunday, Monday, and this is this morning right here. Bam, right here. When I woke up, this was what it was. Or last night, right? Last night, this morning. Yeah, this morning. First thing this morning. Last night, midnight, whatever. But this is what companies need to see. Like, you need to have a chart that's healthy like this because it brings in investors. It literally brings in if I look at this, I say, damn, this is a growing community and a growing company that kind of has it together. But if you kind of look at this, right? Or if you look at the same thing with everything, just the huge spikes, it kind of takes away, I think, from the project a little bit, right? Now, I could be totally wrong. Absolutely, I could be totally wrong. Where is this? Okay. Saitama did the same thing. Let's see where. Saitama was what, last year, right? When were they last year? Were they... do that. So, okay, so here's Saitama, right? I mean, it's like that with every company. So here, well, their big push, right, was SataMask, right? So bam, right here was that massive, this was a massive sell-off that, in my personal opinion, crushed the project. This right here, it was the start of the end for Saitama, right? Then November, everyone talks about November 13th, right? Was the Vegas event. Massive run up waiting for SataMask. And then here's all the whales. Even though the whales and the devs say they didn't sell anything, they sold a crap ton right here. Bam, pushed it down. And it was never the same. In January, it spiked up a little bit because SataMask was about to come out again. And then when it didn't, the project never recovered. And that's what you have. You have, if you make a couple of mistakes and you overpromise and underdeliver, pretty much you're gone. In this industry right now, in my personal opinion, you're gone. I could be wrong, but Shinja Nut, what's up? What's new, fam? Bam, good morning. Crypto investment strategies, LockEarn. Yeah, you talk about LockEarn. So LockEarn, let me pull up LockEarn. LockEarn. Let me hop on their Twitter to get all their LockEarn. I don't know much about this one. Is it this one right here? Is this the one? I don't know much about this, but I've been following it because someone I know, which is Crypto Investment Strategies, he follows it, right? And he talks about it a lot, and it's up a crazy amount. When did you start into it? When did you start into that one? It's up a crazy amount without big dumps. So this This is what companies are going towards, right? They're going towards the big dump, kind of getting away from whales dumping hard. So, David, when did it come out? Do you remember, like, what day it came out? I'm going to try and get the contract. Is it going to let me copy it? Is it a okay, so it's a BSC. Okay, so let's jump into this one. I haven't researched this one a lot, to be honest with you. I have all my money wrapped up into everything. I'm gonna favorite it. So this is Lock Earn. Let's see. David, you're probably all excited. I'm finally talking about this one. Look. So this, okay. So here, we're not going to compare because they're both badass companies from what I can see, or as far as charts go. It launched on the 16th of June. Okay, a couple days ago. Let's see. But look at this chart. There's no whale dumping. Any other project, and this is the new thing. And a lot of people are not talking about these projects. They're talking about, oh, let's degen into this project. Let's degen into that project. Let's flip a coin onto this project. No, that's your hard-earned money. You shouldn't be just flipping a coin on a freaking project. You know what I mean? We work too damn hard to just throw money away. And this is my personal opinion. Do what you want with your money, right? It's your money. But for me, I'm sick of throwing money in a project and having it look like this, right? Because I always put money in like right here for some reason, and then it goes like this, and I never see it again. I put money in right here, and then whoop, I get the little slide, and then it takes months and months and months. And will this one ever recover? Never. This is version 1 of Saitama, even though it's doing way better than version 2. But Saitama is never going to recover. Never. Not with all the stuff that's coming out that you guys are going to hear about in the very, very near future. Holy crap, Saitama is in freaking trouble. But at what price did I buy Shinja with how many USDT? I'm down big time. I think I put... That was a long time ago. I did not. If I can make Saitama tank, holy crap. Yeah, I did not. I probably am one of the ones that kept Saitama afloat during November because I didn't sell. I had $220,000 worth of Saitama November 13th. And then I cashed out at like $2,000. So at what price did I buy Shinja? That's a very good question. I think I got it around, what is it now? What's the price now? It's too many zeros for me to freaking count. I want to say I got it at like maybe 14 zeros, like an early 14-0, I think. I'm down. I'm down. Listen, I am down on Shinja. I probably put like a couple grand into it. It's worth a couple grand right now. So I think it's worth like 2K right now. I don't know how much I put into it. I'm not one of the ones that has a spreadsheet on everything I have. I'm not that guy. I roughly know how much I put into things, and that's pretty much it. That's probably not the way to invest, but I have a decent amount of Shinja. I'm not like a whale, and I'm not going to dump on everyone. I'm waiting for utilities. I'm waiting for my bull market to come. So I'm honestly waiting for staking. I'm waiting for the staking to happen so I can just stake all of it. I'll probably stake 75% of it and leave that, and then have 25% of what I have now to sell. And I'll probably sell that once the blockchain comes out, the wallet comes out, Shinobi Gaming, all those utilities. Once those come out, depending on the market and what the price is, I'll sell 25% and I'll just leave 75% in staking. That's what I think I'm going to do. So is Lock Earn mainly retail investors? Are whales keeping away from it? Or are they still in? I think they're still in. So I think they're still in, but they're just taking their. So I don't know much about this one. So LockPay, so on LockPay, because I know LockPay, whales are still in LockPay. They're just taking their 1% on the daily basis. So all these sells, like you say, damn, that people are selling. They're selling their 1%. So these are all 1% that they're selling, right? But if you look at it, they're selling 8,000, right? They're doing their 1%, which is what the token is how much? So let me just pull up a calculator because you're like, damn, that's a lot of cells. I don't know. I doubt you can see my calculator, but probably not. So let's just take the big one, which is what? 8,164. So 8,164, right? So what's the price? Okay, so 0.00, let's just say 003 times 8,100 and what was it? 8,164. 8,164. That's $24. So they're making $24 a day times roughly 30 days. That's $734 a month. So they're literally just selling out $24 a day. And that was one of the big ones, right? 8,000 tokens. Now there's some that are, big, 42,000 tokens, right? 32,000. But they're just making you're like, damn, this is all red. I mean, that's a lot of freaking red, right? But that's what happens during the morning. So in the morning, so overnight, the buys come in. And then in the morning, when that 24-hour clock hits and everyone can sell their 1%, that's why you see this, right? You see that, then you see that, then that, and then that, right? This is always by midnight till like 4 in the morning. That's always the spike. You're always seeing that spike, which is crazy. That's why every time I woke up, I did a line of what the wake up price was. So that was every time I woke up. Up. And then every time during the day, it goes like that because people are taking their 1%. And this is just on LockPay. But yeah, there are whales in LockPay for sure. It doesn't, I don't think it sends, I don't think whales are scared of it because they can just buy in and take a daily withdrawal, right? So let's look at the holders. I always go to, a lot of these are probably developers and stuff, right? Which whatever. But these are some big whales. So they have 7 million coins. You saw 8,000 was worth $25. So, there's some big players in this. Now, as far as this one goes, let's see. This one's Lock Earn. So there's only 91 holders in it. Holy crap. It's still a baby. And that's not a lot of holders, right? So they have 1,000 coins. So here, when you say, oh, they only have 1,000, look at the price though. The price is what? $1.23, right? So not a crazy number of whales, right? So if I put in $2,000 right now, I'd be in the top 5 or top 10 at least. But so I don't think a lot of whales are in this one. It doesn't seem like a lot of whales are in this one right here at all. I don't know much about this one. I know David talks about it a lot. He got in very, very early on it. So he's enjoying this right here. Pop. Look, if you bought in at 38 cents, right? Like what other charts look like this? What other charts look like this? There's not. Pixel just launched, right? What's Pixel doing? Pixel Ethereum or is it BNB? I don't even know if this is the one. So Pixel just launched as well. But now it doesn't have like an anti-whale dump, right? Mechanism or anything like that, right? But here you go. This is every other chart that doesn't have anti-whale dumping mechanism built in. And yeah, it sucks. You can only pull 1%. Would you rather, what if you bought here? What if you bought anywhere in here? Or what if you just bought in here at launch? You bought in launch day, you're at right here, and you didn't sell, right? Because your profits, if you bought in anywhere here, you really have no profits. Well, you're down here right now. You're stuck. You're stuck holding. I would rather be able to pull 1% every day on a project like this or a project like this. And me knowing that it's not going to go down and I'm not going to lose 50%. You know what I mean? It's just a different mentality. And you get all these YouTubers that say, just DGen into it, DGen. The problem is YouTubers get paid. Like this is an issue. So let me knock out some of these real quick, and then I'm going to talk about YouTubers real quick. Keith has Quince. Yeah, so what is it? Quads? Was it trillion, quadrillion, and then quintillions? I don't have more than I have. I have 1 point something quintillion. A low 1 point something. So it's not a lot. I mean, that's not a lot. I don't have 2 quintillion. I'll tell you that right now. I wish I did, but I'm not buying more. I have 1 point something quintillion, which it's a couple of grand, but I also bought it like way back in the day, but big baller. Yeah, it's not a lot. I don't think. Shipped to 9. I don't think, a lot of people have in the quadrillions, which that's still a decent amount, right? But so let's get into this YouTuber thing, because this drives me crazy and I don't understand it. Before I do that, smash that like button, like the stream, push it up in the algorithm. Let's go. We're going to piss some people off. We're going to piss some YouTubers off right now. YouTubers, God, this is the scammiest thing ever. And I freaking hate this. So 1 quintillion plus. Yep, I've been chipping away since day 2 of Shinja launch, buying dips just over 6. Yeah, damn, Ben, that's nice. And I honestly, if I had 6 quintillion, me personally, I would have 2 quintillion just chilling out, ready to sell whenever the market turns and the stuff drops, and maybe stake the other 4, or maybe do 3 and 3, like 15, 50, whatever. But remember, I'm all about taking those damn profits, right? Profits. I even think 500 quad will do what? Yep, 100%. Because it's the long run, right? It's we're waiting for the next bull run. And I hope they get that V3 and they get that staking out very soon. So we have time to just stake the hell out of these coins. So when YouTubers do suck. No, so listen, Shinja Nut, YouTubers suck. The ones that are about to do what I'm going to talk about, they freaking suck. So if I can stake the hell out of my coins for like 6 months before another bull run starts, I'll be golden. Because I think staking plus reflections. Yep, 100%, Ben. That's the general plan. I want to see what's staking. Yep. I'm going to do the 3 month, right? I'll do the 3 month. This way I'll get maybe hopefully 10 to 15%, hopefully minimum. So YouTubers, this is what drives me crazy. This gives YouTubers a bad name. So what happens is pre-launch, the coin, the project just isn't even out yet, right? I don't want to use Pixel. I have no idea what I'm going to use Saitama, because Saitama is, in my opinion, dog shit anyways. So let's just say Saitama. Now I know there's so many issues with Saitama, but a company will have a pre-launch, right? But before they do that, they have money, they have marketing money, right? So they're going to pay influencers, they're going to pay YouTube influencers, YouTubers. And what they usually do is most of the time, they're changing the way they do it now, but most of the time they would send them in payment, say it's $300 or $1,000, they would send them their token. So say it would be Saitama would be sent to a YouTuber. So then they would have Saitama. So they would have a pre-launch Saitama price, right? And then this YouTuber would pump it up, do what they do. This is going to be the greatest coin ever. This is going to 1,000x. You're going to be making millions. This is Just hold it long term. And what happens is when it launches, this price goes screaming high. And what does the YouTuber do? Sells everything out from under you. Meanwhile, they're saying, hold it, pump it up, while they're dumping it on you 100%. That's what most of these people do. And I'm not throwing any names out there of people that actually have been proven to do that. However, it's people with hundreds of thousands of followers. It's sickening. He asked the general plan, want to see what the staking will be. Can one quint do wonders with Shinja, or is it just what? Yeah, I think it can absolutely do some damage. Absolutely. Because even a 10x, a $2,000 turns into 20. And that's just a 10x, right? Like, who knows what it can do in the bull market from now on. But I think there's going to be, when we hit a bull market, we should be close to 100,000 holders, I think, once all these utilities pop, if not more. I'm hoping more. But absolutely, I think 1 quintillion is minimum. It's good. But even like I think Ben was saying up there, right? 500 quads will do good long term. I'm building BNB right now. BNB is legit. That project. I mean, just BNB, man. That's going to be one that's going to go absolutely crazy. That's a smart move. 1 quintillion. Yep. 2.5 on the ETH, looking to match on B. Yeah. So all mine's on the ETH right now. I have 0 on BNB. I was actually offered. I had so Shibnobi gave me a whitelist spot for BNB, but I gave it away. Just because I'm, whatever. I'm good on the ETH side. I might stack some more on the BNB side, but I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna wait. Shinja reflections on BNB are awesome right now and such low gas fees. Yep. Yeah, because there's so many transactions, right? Because on the BNB side, it's so exciting. The transaction fees are so low, so everyone's trying to buy it, right? Which is nice. I'm really liking BNB. Yeah, BNB to me is the future. Absolutely. I don't think Ethereum is. I'll be honest with you, and that's not a popular statement, but I think Ethereum is. They're never going to go away. But there's going to be so many newer companies that make and build their own blockchains that are quicker, less congestion, way cheaper, and it's just going to financially make sense for people and businesses to do business on other blockchains, because at the end of the day, it's the bottom line. They need to make as much profit as possible, and Ethereum is just too damn expensive. So BNB's fees make it feasible for trading Shinja. Absolutely, 100%. 100%. That's why I'm starting to go with BNB. So like this one right now, what is it? LockPay. So LockPay is BNB. What's the other one? LockEarn is BNB. A lot of them are BNB. The problem is with BNB, though, there's a lot of scams on BNB. Lots of scams. A lot of them. But yeah, you can see on LockPay, I mean, they just did a Friday and they have 2,800 holders, right? But there's some whales in here though. I mean, 13 million. I mean, there's some whales in here, but they're getting their 1%, right? So literally, you can make that one person was making $24 a day. That's over 700 a month. That's a decent amount of change. 700 a month. Like if your job gave you a $700 a month raise, shit, I'd take that in a heartbeat. Like, but everything else looks like this because of whales. Whales control everything, and it kind of sucks. Let's see. Is it safe to say that Shinja can lose a 0 or 2 the end of the year? 2 zeros is definitely tough for me. I don't think it's going to do 2. And I used to do like the little price prediction things, but I don't anymore because nobody knows. Nobody knows. But for me personally, I think it'll get through the 1 because we're right there. I mean, we're at the 8, right? So it'll be in the 14s, I think. I'm hoping. right? Like I'm hoping we can get back into the 14 level, which I really think by the end of the year, I'm hoping we do a 10x. And I know 10x is crazy, but it's literally just going to the next zero. Maybe the next zero in like a 4 or 5, right? So maybe like a 5x or 6x is what I'm hoping. But that's all market conditions too. If we're still in the bear market, even with utilities, it's going to be tough in a bear market. Once the bull market comes, I think we're going to shave off a couple zeros. That's just what crypto does in a bull market. It just goes absolutely crazy, right? I think there's a good chance, but tough macro market. Yep. Like Keith keeps saying, they deliver on utilities, increase volume, get most exchanges, and then big. Yep. So that's going to play a lot of factors, right, Ben? Like, I do say it all the time. It's exchanges. Like we will never burn a bunch of zeros with the amount of exchanges we're on. Where's the exchanges? We have what? We're on 10 exchanges plus a couple swaps, right? We deliver on utilities. So I'm not worried about us not delivering on utilities. This number needs to get up to the 15, 20 million. That's going to draw the KuCoins. That's going to draw in the crypto.coms, right? So this right here on 11, right? This isn't going to fly. This right here is not going to get us to burning 2 zeros. Unfortunately, it's just not going to do it. There's not enough people and volume that's going to give us the burning 2 zeros. It's just not. I mean, look, LBank does a nice 2.5 million in volume. Bitmart almost 3 million, right? But we need 15 to 20. And in order to get that, we need about, I would say, 15 to 20 exchanges plus a tier one and maybe two tier one exchanges. We need a KuCoin and a crypto.com. And I think personally we'll shave off two zeros because it just brings in that much volume. A crypto.com, holy crap, that's one of my favorites, to be honest with you. It's just so easy to use and whatever, but we need that. If we just hang out with these ones right here and we get the exchanges that do the little, 200,000, it's not going to, I mean, if we add 10 of those, what's that? 2 million. So then we'll be at 8.4 million. Like we need some big ones that do 4 million, 5 million, 6 million in 24-hour volume. We need those exchanges. If we land those, then we'll do good. But if we don't, we're going to struggle. And that's just being honest. So that's probably not popular, but I'm just saying we need those exchanges 100%. It's maybe more realistic by the end of 2023. Because that, in my personal opinion, 2023, we're having that bull run. And I think we can do some damage. Absolutely. Steady growth is better. Yep. Yeah, always. Because you see those rocket ships up and then everyone knows they're selling. Those whales are selling. They are selling for sure. 100% by 2025, we're having millionaires. Yep. I think so. Yeah, this is for me. It's a long, that's why I want that staking to come out as soon as possible. So I can just stake it and leave it. I'm just staking. I'm making money on my passive income stuff. So I'm just going to stake it, leave it, and then that's it. People that are selling right now in this market, woo, not financial advice, but there's a reason people become millionaires. And then there's a reason people say, damn, if I would have held, I would be a millionaire. There's two different types of people in these kind of markets. There's the ones that hold and buy more and accumulate because they know what's going to happen. Those guys and girls become millionaires. The ones that sell everything and are scared, they have to start all over again in the next bull market and then accumulate and then miss out on that one. So that's the cycle, right? Shiba Inu exploded, 2 times. And the May timeframe, that was massive burn happened. Yep. And then September when they got a ton of exchanges. All about exchanges, right? Yeah, take a look at Shiba Inu. So Shiba, let's see. Look at these. Look at how many exchanges. Pop. I mean, there's a reason companies and projects get on so many exchanges. Because how many people heard of, so let's see, how many people honestly have heard of, let's say ZebPay? I haven't heard of them, but they do $800,000 in volume. Like, there's a reason why exchanges matter, and every exchange matters. I mean, there's that little P2B, B2B, right? 92 million. Like, there's a reason why all of these exchanges are on here. You will not see a company doing this much volume that only has 2 exchanges or 10 exchanges, really. You're not going to see that much volume with little exchange amounts. You're just not. Yep. 100%. Yeah. I just went. I mean, there's hundreds. There's hundreds. There's 194 exchanges. Now, I mean, some of them are different because they're paired, right? They're paired. But we need so Shiba Swap. We need Shibnobi Swap on ours to show. That'll help out the volume for sure. I bought 7K Crow coins the other day at 10 cents. I'm accumulating Crow right now as we speak. I bought some this morning. I'm buying some again later today. I'm buying Crow. My whole goal is to get 150,000 Crow. That's my goal. 150,000 Crow, and I'm just going to let it sit. I'll have it on crypto.com, probably earning 8 to 10%. And then when the bull market comes, I think that it's going to go, for me personally, I'm thinking Crow in the next couple of years will be at least a $3 to $5 coin. That's what I'm hoping, because it's just going to be a top 5 exchange in the world, in my personal opinion. So that's why I'm just stacking up on Crow. But all right, listen. Yeah, I mean, it's, for me, I mean, it's 7K of Crow. That's unbelievable. That 10 cents. 10 cents is absolutely, that's crazy. It's crazy. So this morning I bought some Zilliqa, I bought some XLM, I bought Crow, and then later today I'm going to buy more XRP. What else am I buying today? I'm buying some other stuff. Yeah, smash that like button. Let's go. All right, everyone. I will see you tomorrow. Go check out those videos. And that's it. I appreciate everyone on here. Like always, definitely couldn't do this without everyone. So I appreciate you all, but I will definitely see you tomorrow. See ya.